Hello everyone. Welcome. Okay. So, alright. So 4-3 literally, like, this is as close to launch as I could possibly get with this. I got the woof. I got the bundle. I hate the bundles for several reasons. I got this one because I was just that interested in it. We're going to just, oh jeez. Actually, I'm curious. It's your legs. Some of the, yeah. The Force Flex has this issue where it'll phase through armors. And I was like, does that actually apply on Stitcher armor? Because I know it does with the Mac Flex legs. That's lovely. I don't want to take up too much time. I don't know why I didn't do this preemptively, but that's okay. It's also kind of funny. I think a lot of people have said that they hate the armor here, and I'm like, what? The Golden Blossom armor, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's awesome. It's actually like, it's like as objective as a subjective thing as colors can go. Like, black and gold is just kind of solid, and the pattern is pretty nice as well. Now, I will say, I don't know if how much I'm gonna like this. For one thing, it does like fully, I don't like how it fully conceals your the suit. There's also probably a seam somewhere, like right here, so if I didn't have black, I could probably do something with colors. And I also don't know, and this is extremely like, oh my god, why am I doing this? But, why am I doing this now? But, do I want to use the Centurion helmet? Do I want to use the Geist helmet? I don't know, we'll see. Oh my god. I do like it. And honestly, I do like the arms as well. But I think I probably actually genuinely do prefer this, which this isn't gonna look great. I mean, this is gonna look kind of tacky with this entire setup here, right? Obviously I'm not wearing the backpack. I'm not gonna wear the light backpack, because why the fuck would I? So we are just going to find some MacFlex arms and throw those on. I did spawn in my hangar, so that's cool. Just looking if I have any other potential things. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Get those off. No. I know I had, well, let's see. For one thing, I don't know how much this backpack actually has. Bloop. This has 54,000, no, I don't know if that's 20,000. No, I'm sorry. It is 54,000 as opposed to this. That's 127. Yeah. Just look at how that looks. Which actually, oh, is that just? I don't have one of the backpacks, but this is just. Is it its own backpack, or is it just a reskin of the not this, but like the light version of this? Kind of. Maybe it isn't, but it looks very similar. My real question is, the last patch I was running red undersuit, which, I mean, how important is the fashion? Not important enough to really focus on it. But, you know, it's a thing to consider, to remember that, you know, it does in fact exist. I don't want to spend too much time here. So the plan, I'm not going to go to the Onyx facilities today because I know that this is probably just going to be a whole thing. And the Onyx facilities are probably something that I want to stream. And I will do that. Be doing that. Well, when I stream. If you're watching this when this comes out, I will be streaming in like a couple hours. But for me right now, that's tomorrow. We'll go with the site. I did actually buy, and I don't know what the deal is. Actually, I had a little bit of store credit left over, so I got a second Coda Ascension to gift to somebody, but it looks like you can't gift the Coda, which I don't know why. I would assume maybe it's because it's $4 for some reason, instead of $5, and that has something to do with it, but I don't know, it seems weird. Wait a minute. I see... That is... Oh, I thought I lost... I don't know if I had picked up 2 Scorched Custodians. I definitely lost one, in that I was like trying to do some inventory management, and I was actually picking up this, and lost the other thing. And I just need to go all the way to the end. I know where it's gonna be here. Sorry, I have all the things. Oh. Shoot, I don't want to fucking look through all of this. Find this one stupid thing. It was probably like the first weapon. Why is it here? Okay. Let's see. Slap that on. I actually really like the gun. The paint on the gun I think is very nice. Somebody will think I'm being paid or being held at gunpoint to say that. I don't know. I think it's nice. Again, black and gold is just like a solid ass color scheme. And yeah. And I don't want to go too crazy here. And why didn't I go with the Microtech backpack? I don't know. I've heard that there's a thing in the Onyx facilities. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just realizing I need to go and pick up med pens at some point. Because I gotta do some FPS stuff, but it'll just be like some simple missions. It is the unfortunate thing of where we're at now, in that, like, spawning in your hangar is, like, really convenient. Except for, like, the first time you log in, because, like, I gotta go and get med pens and stuff. Because I think I only have one. And all consumables are usually gotten rid of. You saw that I had some ammo, and I swear to you, I did not load in. Or I didn't do anything beforehand, so yeah. Preparation still takes a shitload of time. Also, I don't know, it's... Watching the discourse between things and stuff and things is always fun. The wolf is slightly controversial. For one thing, I wanted to spend $10. I wanted to spend the money to do a Warbond CCU, and they didn't have a Warbond CCU available. Which, I mean, like, okay, I guess. Whatever. And yeah, it's like, okay, I guess that's fine. Did I? No. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I guess I could have just, so what I did was I upgraded my MTC to I melted my Medical Pisces, upgraded the MTC to a Nomad with the expectation of doing a CCU upgrade, did not see it, so I just used the remaining store credit to upgrade, and I had a bunch left over, so that's the thing. 22 rounds! Yeah, this isn't gonna end terribly at all. I do think in the future I probably will use the Geist armor. I mean, either like, I want to throw a red dot on my pistol real quick. Oh, come on, inventory, don't do this. It is like, the patch just dropped. Okay, I guess we're not getting a red dot on the pistol. I also, you know, I am curious about this. I think it's... I can't remember exactly. So... Yes. When you're holding it, it just auto charges, which honestly is really cool. And I guess it just immediately goes down. Yep, okay, cool. I thought it was going to, like, if I just held it out for long enough, it's just gonna, like, dissipate, and I mean, like, I could sit here for, like, 5 minutes and see if it does, but we'll wait on it. Got all the stuff, all the shiny stuff. Very nice. Kind of curious, actually. Can I get into the cockpit from here? If I want to be a bad boy? There's like a whole step thing. And it's like, hey. Oh wow, they make you, okay. So this is supposed to be like a luxury fighter, which is silly. But, you know, whatever. And yeah, so... Yeah. So we'll see. For one thing, does my... Oh my god, does my helmet clip through... Okay. Okay. That's fun. Alright, so these guns, we'll have to see. Also, I'm extremely lazy. I'm gonna tell you this right now. There is one thing with this clock that, like, you know, there should be a total of, you know, 60 or, you know, little marks that are, divisible by, you know, divisible by 12, or, you know, go into 12 or whatever. And I don't know if there actually are. Could be wrong, but I like when they had the sneak peek. I noticed. I was like, people were thinking that that this was gonna launch on. People thought it was gonna launch on the 12th of August, and I mean, just some general, just your hopefulness. Also, by the way, okay, all right, sorry, I'm all over the place. It's just like my camera. Whoa, 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 what? Hang on. Okay, I'm hitting the arrow keys, and that's making me move, which is interesting. Okay, so yeah. I was extremely... I am stuck with the schlong keel. I was initially I'm very deterred by the guns. And still to some degree am. I think that I'm fine with them being bespoke. That's not really great. But you shouldn't be locked into one option on a fighter like this. I think the ballistics are fine. In theory, anyway. I think but I do think that the there should be an energy weapon option.
One of Foxwell's clients has a ship in trouble and they need security support. To help you be able to keep them safe. Good luck.
So yeah, so we're just gonna do our combat. We're gonna do our pew-pews. I will say one advantage of ballistics is that it does have extremely low power requirements, so I can literally run everything on this ship to max power with a not necessarily this power plant, but like the ones that you can buy, the most power generating ones you can buy, you can do this with. I'm gonna, and we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're like super.
Okay, good. You found them. Operation Security Blanket.
Oh my god. Okay.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help me.
Oh, is that a Terrapin? Okay. Terrapin's gonna make everything difficult.
Hit.
Ooh, I think they mentioned that they were adding more wild lines for pilots. Oh geez. Ooh, the wind-up time. The wind-up time. It's a very small thing, but eh. So, if you're unaware, these guns are basically, they're really close. They're very similar to Revenants. It's, the competition, but it has twice as much ammo. And, like, the numbers aren't the exact same, and I think the velocity might be a bit better. It's not as good as Badgers. It's not as good as the energy repeaters. I could probably be doing better here with my gunnery in general. Just everything. It's been a while since I had a real light fighter. Sorry, Reliant. But, yeah. So far I'm not hating this, but I will say I really wish I had some rhinos on this thing. I mean, I have a little bit of anxiety about running out of ammo here. But that's... we'll see. This Terrapin, which I think the Terrapin is a relatively common thing to show up. So the Terrapin is a fucking beast.
Keep the fighters off me so I can work. Quick, take that ship before it's too late. Dash!
I think I'm doing okay. Again, I'm not huge into ship combat, which is like, why did I buy this thing? Or why did I spend the time? Because I didn't spend anything on it.
Hey, you're doing good.
Alright, now here's where things get dicey.
You've got to keep them off us so we can work. Focus. That ship is in serious trouble.
I mean, the good news is I'm bypassing shields.
I'm hit.
Also, the HP is going down, like, steadily, instead of just exploding downwards, which is nice. On the target ship, which is a thing that happens. The last time I was streaming Star Citizen, I was trying to play around with ballistics. What happened was I was using the mass drivers on my Spirit, and mass drivers were a terrible idea. I really like the idea of them, but they just right now are absolute garbage to an unbelievable degree. So in the field, I ended up switching I switched all the guns. Switched 2 Panthers and 2 Panthers, 2 Mantises. Also, yeah, overheated there. That's fun. Forgot that was a thing that could happen. Come on. Sorry. Yeah, so I was using a mixed loadout of... just because it was what was available of Panthers and Mantises. And honestly, that was actually... I actually did kind of enjoy that. Being like, opening up with the lasers, taking the shields down, and then just going all in. Oh, this is not good. Look at that number, 2,023.58 for my ammo count. If it goes down, then that is not good. But, again, this is, like, just as the patch released, so, like, I don't mind this happening. But it is a thing. So far, I'm liking this. I will say, right now, my opinion is that despite the Wolf supposedly being a luxury version, a luxury fighter, I think of it as a cheap Talon, because quite literally, like, this is the Talon. There are, there's some speed, there's speed differences, there's HP differences, there's stuff like that. And and still in that regard, like, the Talon is stealthier. The Talon is way tankier. The Talon has modular weapon points, has modular missile racks. You can put bombs on the Talon where you can't put them on the Wolf. At least on Urkel. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tested it out. I haven't flown the Talon in forever. Oh wow, okay, cool. I thought I was extremely terrified I was going to just run dry on my guns there. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I think the price is exactly what I thought it was going to be for the. I don't know what I was saying with price, and I think that 100 probably is what I was thinking. Ugh. Oh my god. 2019. Remember that number. Another thing with the Kruger, with the wolf, I don't know, that's probably an interesting thing to mention, that you can't access the components. They have been blocked out and they are physicalized, but you literally cannot press the buttons or interact with the panels to pop them out, which I think is just to say that they didn't. Which I think all it is they didn't. They looked at it, said, this is not super important, and like, it probably is going to be like 2 weeks of work for the animators, if that. I'm sure it's not that much. If everything's blocked out at this point, it's just something that they couldn't get in. It's just something that they couldn't get in, you know, now, which is fine. It's weird, and it's kind of like I share the thought that it's not good if they're going to just be like, oh yeah, this like basic feature that's been in with all of these other ships, yeah, we're just not going to do it. And like, they didn't really give a good explanation for it. They just said, hey, this is the case on the Q&A, which is, at least they mentioned it, but yeah. Like, in the future, when engineering is in, if a ship does not launch with component access, then it's extremely bad. Then, like, they are doing it wrong. Server errors all over the place. Oh, jeez. It does look nice. And again, like, I really did just want a human alternative to the, Talon. And I got that. So, like, I can't be upset. Also, like, yeah, no, it's got a really good view. It's not quite to the same level as the Reliant. I know some people don't like the schnoz. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It is very open. I do wonder... One of the things is... Oh my god, okay. Oh no. Oh no, no. Okay, for some reason I was stuck in third person there for a second. That's fun. What was I gonna say? I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill this thing. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, yeah. I think this is just one of the problems with just the ship meta as it is right now. Where, yes, I literally cannot kill this thing. Look, I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think... The server errors aren't helping, that's for damn sure. Oh, I was gonna say, the cockpit, the angle of it, like, is extremely reminiscent of the Gioseki helmet that was, you can buy on the gear store now. It's, it was for the X1s. Came out with the X1s. Sorry, I'm also... Sorry, I've been growing out my mustache, and I've just needed some opinions on how I should style it. And like, my friend was just like, "Yeah, that'd be good if you styled it more." And I'm like, well, he was like, "Yeah, it would be good if you styled it." And I'm like, I did try and style it. I mean, like, I agree 100%. Like, right now, it's just, like, a bit untamed. It's wild. I literally am not going to be able to kill this Terrapin. This is a beginner mission. But, like, this isn't really the wolf's fault as much as it is the Terrapin is an insane pick for this mission. And ballistics honestly just suck. Like, I don't know, this is the entry-level mission? This is an entry-level mission for ship combat, for mercenary ship combat, and I can't do it with the Wolf, because there's one ship that's literally will just completely tank all of my bullets. Like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, maybe I could be doing better here. Oh, hang on. I'm sure I've missed a few rounds, but like, if it's coming down to, oh, I need 100% accuracy to do this mission, maybe there's some other problems there than my accuracy. And I've used 4 of my missiles.
I'm heading out.
Oh my god, okay, never mind. I just...
I'm not seeing anything on the side.
In all fairness, if I was using a Talon with Revenants, I would have ran out of ammo. I wouldn't be using Revenants at all. But, you know, fair enough. I guess this thing is in some way better than... That ammo capacity is literally saving this thing, though. Like, CIG, give me some fucking energy repeaters. I am going to be pissed when I have to spend 5 real-world dollary dues in order to get it. And I would, if I was CIG, I would just make them available in-game. Not give them out for free. Just make them available in-game to any, you know, ship store. Like, I understand why they're bespoke. I understand why they're bespoke, and I'm fine with it. But you gotta realize, you gotta realize that this ain't good. And yeah, I mean, the thing is, for one thing, the real unfortunate thing, F4 just doesn't want to work, which I don't know. I think that's just because I was trying to use F4 during a server error. I also have to remember that I'm not flying a Star Lancer. I'm literally the Mandalorian. But yeah, I mean, I like this in literally every way. Don't know what to say. I think genuine, and I think also in general, like, I mean, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if I was using energy repeaters that were going to have, you know, a much higher energy requirement. But yeah. Also, well, we'll see. I mean, like, I'm probably going to take advantage of the fact that I don't need... that I can use whatever armor I feel like. I'm sorry, did it say safe landing achieved? I gotta pay attention to that more, but, like, yeah. The restock fees are gonna be a thing. Let's see, also. This 450 is okay, so it's like 3 backpacks. A little over 3 backpacks. 3 medium backpacks. This is like the best, medium backpack capacity, so that's also a thing to consider. I will say, I know some people don't like the greebles. I like the greebles. The case-hardened thing going on here is actually kind of nice. I didn't realize that was a thing. I've been thinking about, like, the ventral fin, and I think, honestly, I probably, more than anything, I'm gonna go pick up some ammo. I want a V19 Torrent. That's what I want. But you can't do it on that ship because it's got a single engine. I think also the engine layout is definitely an interesting thing. I mean, really not much else to say there, just like, it's an interesting balance that makes it feel like the wings / pylons or nacelles or whatever you want to call it does make them feel heavier than the main body, and just does kind of make it feel like it's this I don't know, I mean, it kind of makes it just feel a bit more aggressive, and it's nice. I will say there are some people who are like sweeping lines. Oh, it's got sweeping lines. No, it doesn't have sweeping lines. And the back of the wings from a top view, the back of the wings are terrible lines that just don't interact with anything else. They're like perpendicular to everything else, and it is objectively weird. There's nothing to say about that. I don't think it's bad overall, but that is definitely one detail that I feel like is a thing that I don't think I've heard anybody specifically say. I also would definitely prefer to be running around with a P4AR right now. You know, that's okay. Let's buy a bunch of this. That is expensive. Do you have med pens? You do. Thank God. I probably would have forgotten. And you know, it'll be interesting one of these days. Twins. Holy shit, okay. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. My god, it's been 40 minutes. Okay, we had a lot of server errors. I feel like nothing happened. Holy shit. Today's been a day. What was I gonna say? Every time I hit the wrong button, I don't know, like, that's just a me problem. I don't know what the fuck they need to do to make it more obvious for my dumbass. But, clearly something needs to happen. A little icon would be great. I mean, I don't know, there's an entire, like, essay about how they can rearrange space stations to make them better. Honestly, genuinely, but like that's a whole nother story. And also I'm gonna have to fucking, I haven't checked all of the I haven't checked what all I lost / kept. But, that is gonna be a thing. So we're gonna do an FPS mission, we're gonna check out the sniper rifle. I am going to be doing these, but I'm gonna try and finish the event, give it the old college try. Ooh, 3 of these? I honestly really like that. I really wish it just applied to the planet you were around. Because, like, I mean, I am super down for derelict outposts. When it's not a derelict outpost, I don't like it as much. But it's not the end of the world. Do we... Okay. I can do this one. And investigation. I do want to do these. I might do them off screen to start, or maybe I'll save the start for stream. We'll see. The Geist armor, if I get a color that I like, I might actually swap the arms out, but we'll see. What else is there to say? Oh, jeez, it was very fast. Again, I'm gonna have to get used to light fighter stuff. I probably am going to desperately want to use the Reliant, because the Reliant I can put better guns on. I also really hope that... I do really hope that the, oh, great. I really hope that the, Reliant does get, size 4s, that the Tana gets... The Gilroy gimbals are, become size 4s. I cannot believe that they did not make that change. And I mean, really, if they did that, and I was rocking 2 size 4 energy repeaters, and like 2 size 2 distortion repeaters, that would be the dream. I mean, I don't know if that would be too good, quote-unquote, but in massive quotations, because, like, I mean, it would be more firepower than this thing, and or the Talon, but also the Reliant is not nearly as maneuverable, and it's a giant-ass target. Sure, it has a huge amount of missiles, and can also potentially have bombs. It makes it a very good multi-role thing. What I'm saying is you should all buy a Reliant. Ship Showdown, I mean, it's never gonna win Ship Showdown until it gets a rework. But, one of these days. One of these days. Oh, also, one of these days... Sorry, I was gonna say... when... Don't mess with me now, good lord. One of these days when the armor, the starware, and all of the armor archetype things, or specializations, is a thing, and like wearing anything but light armor is a bad idea when riding a ship. I mean, an armor rack is going to be the best case scenario. Excuse me. Because, you know, you'll just literally be able to, right before you, you'll just be able to swap into your, flight suit or your combat suit whenever you need it. A little bit preemptive there, but I also really don't want to crash this thing. This thing also is very fragile, I believe, so that's a thing to consider. I mean, like, it will probably stand up to some small arms fire, but I wouldn't push it. Also, it's dragging to the right, and I don't know why. I guess, is it just the wind? But the wind looks like it's blowing to the left. Interesting. Ooh, this dust is, Oh. Alright, so... if I remember correctly, this thing is extremely powerful. If a full charge shot is basically a one-shot kill on everything. And then a... when it overheats, it goes into DMR mode. But it's also very loud, and right now it does not sound... it is not making any noise. 100% we have friendlies interlaced with hostiles, and I cannot safely tell too much of a difference. Hopefully that sets everybody off. I don't know who that guy is. I know who that guy is. It's also hard to lead your targets when they just teleport like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, as a sniper rifle it's fine. I haven't needed to go like super full auto. Haven't needed to go super crazy here yet. But the thing is that, like, Ninetales and Blackjack do share some armor. Oh, I see him getting into range. Okay. You know, actually, honestly, that's one of the things that I've always thought, like, is going to be a real pain in the ass for snipers, is that when FPS radar and scanning comes in, like, if you're super far away, you need a super amazing scanner in order to be able to see your allies. And, yeah, like, right now, it's not the case. Or right there, it's like I saw a giant group of a giant group of people. I knew some of them are enemies, some of them are allies, some are friends, some are foe. I have no idea who. It's gonna be a whole thing. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the heat gauge, but it felt like it wasn't even moving. Oh my god. Well, that was an ass shot. I don't know how... Alright, they did pretty well themselves. Ooh. Oh, we're a lot of time here. I also heard that they added a new room. I think that generally they need to make these larger in general. They just need to add, like, not every single facility needs to have a med bay necessarily. Not every facility has to have every single room. It should be a modular kit. It should, you know, there should be some bunkers that are like, you know, like warehouses, ship things, hangars, air bases, whatever you want to call it. And location. Hello? Wait, this... I don't know who this is. I was gonna, like, is that a new Ninetales enemy? Also, I'm seeing literally no loot boxes, which is a shame. I hope this is just one bad example. But yeah, I feel like it feels like they just abandoned things. This included, because, like, holy shit, yeah. I don't know who... I don't know where I would be sending location to. But if they have those armor pieces, it's light armor. It's not really the end of the world if I don't have that armor, but it's cool to see it. I don't think you can buy it in-game. Did I mention that the Geist armor is, like, kind of a thing I'm pissed about? Which is exactly why I bought it. Not exactly, I genuinely just... like I said, everybody, for some reason, hates that paint, but or the paint job, but I dig it. I think if it was black and copper, or if I could just... maybe one day with crafting I'll be able to change. I'll be able to customize the colors to my own liking, but this was definitely not here before. So I'm gonna just do like one I'm gonna do another sweep. Also, I haven't seen a trespassing marker. I'm not gonna take too much time here. Maybe I just didn't look at these locations. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, at CitizenCon 2024, they mentioned that these would be... Wait a minute. Now, these guys... I don't know where this dude's Karna is, but he's still using the Karna, presumably. I just want to get out of here. I've been spending a lot of time. I've been dawdling. Don't want to dawdle. They said that the armors that they showed were going to be things you had to earn in-game and you could not buy in-game. And I think they said... I'd have to look at their exact wording, but I believe they said that you wouldn't be able to buy it on the webpage or on the store. And then they sold it on the store. Even... It's a limited bundle, I guess. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. But yeah, so I don't like it. I like the paint job, and I'm hoping that when the day comes, they separate the crafting stuff. They separate it. They only sell cosmetics, maybe gear, but like mainly cosmetics, and it's just like one paint. And I hope that it's a paint and material thing, or a paint and color thing, or a pattern, paint and pattern. So, like, it would be, they would separate the thing as like three things, as the black and gold paint, the gold blossom pattern, and the sniper rifle, and, you know, do that for everything. I would love to see that. I don't know if they're gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know, dude. We'll do another mission. If I can get one of the Eckhart, no. Damn. Oh, maybe I have to do the contract evaluation first? If I can do the, defend location. Oh, okay. Just flip around. The G4 is compressing my spine. Let's make it so it's elongating my spine. What's I gonna say? I don't know. I really wish that they would just sell the damn... I really wish they would just sell the damn things as individually. Because, like, really? Like... I mean, you got me to cave. You got me to cave one time in the year. Right? But... just this once. And, like... really... it's just... like, at the... whatever was the, like... 80s, the Tiger Strike, the New Dawn... the New Dawn armor, or the New Dawn Quartz SMG, I would have bought that. I would have absolutely loved to have bought that, but it's like, heavy armor I'm not going to wear, and paint for a Vanguard that I'm never going to use. It's just like, dude, like, what are you thinking? Also, I'm a dumbass. Hang on. Elsewhere is not friendly. Now I want to play this safe, much as possible. Ooh. Little spark. Like I say, I want to play this a little cautiously, maybe a little too cautiously. Suppose we'll see. But yeah. Move all of that over, move this back, this back, this back, this back just in case. I'll probably end up picking up a P4. We'll see. But yeah. What? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was going to be more negative about the wolf. Like, the guns... I don't really like them, but they're not bad. But they're only not bad. I mean, for one thing, ballistics might be super good in the future, but if we're gonna play, like, the what-if game, you know, they might be super good in the future, they might be terrible in the future with engineering. I mean, like, you know, so, like, it really, like, they should really just give you an option. Like, and I think sometimes bespoke, you know, does make sense. If they're really big guns, that it's like, you know, like, you're not really gonna want to mess with, some of the guns on your Javelin or your Idris. I mean, granted though, even the Idris has the modular spinal cannon mount thing. So, I mean, hell, maybe that's even kind of out the window. I mean, I think, like, the Starfighter, which, if I cared about the Starfighter, I think the paint, I mean, I haven't seen it in-game, but I feel like that would be an awesome paint for, like, my Spirit, but, oh well. I don't trust this. At fucking all. The reason I'm not seeing any enemies is because I mistook the front of the facility for the back of the facility. Yep. Hit. Well, its non-charge shots don't seem to be too terrible. What the fuck? Wow. You know, I would normally say defend the whole glowy helmets thing with like, oh, it's never gonna be that noticeable. If it wasn't noticeable there, I would have died, so... Oh, I should have at least put a little bit more thought into that. Clearly, these are not targets. Oh well. Oh damn. I will say... I am hoping, I am hoping for a... So, the next, weapon that they're going to release is gonna be, the Volt's LMG, which, oh, that's also a thing. Apparently it's called the Fresnel, but it's spelled Fresnel, which, like, I don't know, some people are, somebody immediately was like, hey, by the way, this is how you pronounce this, and that was like the first thing. Just like, okay, dude. Jesus. Okay, I don't know why the melee didn't do anything. That was weird. Oh god. I should have picked up some grenades off of that one dude. This is a really bad situation. Oh fuck! Oh my god! You gotta move faster, you fat ass! Holy shit! Well, that wasn't insane at all. Jesus Christ! Okay, well, I'm gonna get to check out the overheated state on this thing at least. Holy fuck. Hello? Anybody feel like avenging their fallen brethren? No? Okay. Fucking glad I picked up more ammo for this. Cry. Cry.
Disgraceful. Letting him.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was actually... Yeah! Okay, no, that worked out extremely well. Holy fuck. Like, terrifyingly well. It does have the overheating thing, and I think I probably... The enemies might have been derping a little bit. More than... Okay, that was bad on my part. That motherfucker should have went down one hit. I could be doing better here. I could be doing better here. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, well... Butter my biscuits. This is, not bad. This, probably will be nerfed immediately. Because, let's just be fucking real, that was insane. I'm glad I ended up getting a good taste of things. What the fuck is this dude wearing? Got a jacket on under this armor. I don't think I've seen that particular one. Dude, they gotta stop fucking teasing Starware and just like... I mean, I know it's a... Oh, Jesus. Where the... Okay, I just gotta run. I just gotta run. FPS radar and scanning is definitely a thing I'd love to see. Oh, what? I can't fucking switch to guns! What the fuck? Alright, if your gun's melting, you can't swap guns. Cool. Cool. Also, I am never going to these bunkers again, to the hostile bunkers, if I can help it. Why would I? It seems like, I think I saw, or I heard something about their spawn rates being crazy or something, and so far that seems like it's true. And I'm gonna have to do a solid run to, my ship. So, yeah. It's been a long episode. So, yeah, if you're watching this the day it comes out, I stream later. I stream Star Citizen at Sundays on 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A bunch of other things, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same time, same place, twitch.tv/Rylu with an underscore at the end. Yeah, so until then... Have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.